Hypermine.
What is up, the world? It is your friendly neighborhood Slipgator here, and we're back on the Hypermine server. We have some stuff and things to do today. We got some stuff to talk about. So, yeah, the Skelly spawner got stuck open, so we got 32,000 bones, which is great. That's fine. That's no problem at all. We got lots of bones. It's good. So, stuff and things have been working out pretty good. I haven't been playing on Hypermine quite as much lately. I've been doing a lot of other stuff and things. You can see there's a new little platform here. You can actually walk all the way down to the sub-basement, or the basement, or the bottom floor here. But yeah, so I made this little walkway, and I made way into the grinder. I had the kind of the viewers broken there, and it was a little bit ghetto. And now you can just pop right into the grinder, and here you can see our awesome grinder, and here's our book out if you want to come back into the conglomerate area. So it's good, all working good, looks good, nice, like it, but we're having some problems. We have a problem. There's a couple of things that are going on that we got to figure out. So firstly, if we take a look at oak, you can see that there is almost none, and we use oak. It automatically gets sent over to the hive, if you remember. And you can see here that our oak tesseract is turned on because we have our emitter there. And what's going on is that we use oak to make impregnated sticks. So here you can see this is making some impregnated sticks. And yeah, so we got our impregnated sticks going over here, but for some reason we're having trouble keeping up on the wood production. Let's head back to the conglomerate and let's go into the hub, head up to the tree farm. And you can see, I have a theory that leaf decay is different now in the update. And so these leaf blocks are causing the wood to grow more slowly, the trees to grow more slowly. Just to make sure everything's working, I actually came over and a couple of these deployers weren't working, so I replaced them and they're working now. And I turned the timer way down. It was at like 40 seconds or something like that. And all this does is tick the deployers to get them to plant oak saplings. So I turned it up to 10 seconds, or turned it down to 10 seconds, and I'm going to take and monitor that and see how it's working. Let's go ahead and, check out, did you guys see in the last episode we got mouse tweaks? All I got to do is just drag over. So nice. And then I can just take this like this, drag my mouse. You know how many mouse buttons you saved, guy who made mouse tweaks mod? You saved so many mouse. The mice company are going to be super pissed at you because they sold extra mice from all the clicking, but now you are saving all the people money. So, we got a link modifier in here now too. You can't make these anymore, but we use them on Hypermine, and so we had a bunch spawned in so that people could have them in their bases. And so, alright, so that brings us to the next part of our stuff and things. And I noticed that a bunch of these were red, and I just kind of made some extra 64K storage because I had a bunch. And I was like, this chest is red, these are all red, what's going on? And I started looking through my inventory, and I started noticing something. What are all these swords and bows from? And then I remembered that I use zombie pigmen in my spawner in the grinder system, so we have our skellies as well. And so ender girls just drop ender pearls, witches drop all sorts of stuff, blaze drop just the blaze rods, but anyway, skellies and pigface are dropping all sorts of extra stuff that we don't need. So what we're gonna need to do today is figure out a way to filter that out of the system, because if we take a look here, if I look at swords, there's just a huge amount of swords, and they're clogging up our system. We don't need them all. So I actually took and I was like, I'll just be lazy and I'll like throw them on the ground. And there were, so I already threw like 4 or 5 inventories worth here and let them despawn. So we just can't have it. It can't be a thing. So what we're gonna have to do is figure out a different system for this. And so what I'm thinking we're going to do here is we're going to build kind of like a sub-cube underneath this cube. So what I gotta do is find where these tesseracts are. There should be one there, one here. Let me see here, one here, and one here. So there's our item tesseracts, and what we're going to need to do, let's just get that out of the way so we can come up really easily, is remove all the item tesseracts, and we're going to need to pipe them down into kind of the sub-cube of the grinder. See if I can get in there. Gotcha. So we're going to have to pipe them down in here and set up a different sort of a system. So I'm going to get to kind of like doing some construction outside here in the rain, because Notch hates happy things. But in the rain, and I'm going to have to do a little bit of construction. Just kind of see how these item sucker job doodlers work as far as how they interact with pipes. I think that I can just pump pipes right into them and they'll work fine. Set up a couple of filters. We're probably, oh, I can't go that way anymore. Probably what we'll end up doing is, where's the sudden stop? Do I still have a sudden stop? Sudden stopper. What I'll probably end up doing is something really just really easily and similar to this, where I have just a filter. I filter in the items that I want. Actually, this is a really good filter right here. But all this stuff we don't need, but we'll have to make an incinerator block and a filter, and we'll do some of that stuff and things now, and I'll be right back with you guys. Alright, so I've been playing around with some stuff and things, and I thought I'd bring you guys back and kind of show you what's going on. So, I've been working on this system under here, and the item collectors are giving me a little bit of trouble, and the reason that they're giving me trouble is that they will only work when they're connected to an inventory. So, like, if I was to just drop a chest on top of there, you can see it doesn't do anything. It won't accept the chest. It won't take it. So, if I take that and then break some of my base, and then come up here and then replace the piece of the broken base. You don't have to do this step in your testing. But if I was to put that there, this on top of it like so, and then if I was to drop a chest on it, you'll see that it uses it. It like collects it. So if we take the item hopper or the item collector back, we got chests inside of there, and then we break some more of our base. So I was thinking it would be cool if I could recess the item collectors into the floor, but what I didn't take into account, these are so hard to break. So what I didn't take in, oh, did it just, give me that back. So what I didn't take into account is that if I recess them all into the floor, then when the mob spawned, so then the pig faces started spawning, and they started spawning, and they came into here and they just dropped, because before what had gone on in here was that the item collector was the base of our grinder. So the mobs were just dropping, they were spawning and then dropping here, and the grinders weren't attacking them, so that's not going to work. And then so I thought, oh, also these are, the item collectors are recessed into the floor a little bit, so it's kind of weird. I keep getting stuck. But, so I also tried to see if the item collectors would chain. So can I take one and then two, like this, and then you can see here, I'll do the test for you. This does not work. Let me turn this coin off. So here, see, does not accept them. So I'm getting a cat. I'm getting hurt. How did I? Why? Why did that happen? I'm so interested into why I'm getting hurt right now. That is so crazy. What's hurting me? What? Oh, the item collector's hurting me. I didn't know that it did that. Alright, so the point of this whole talk is that I haven't quite got this figured out yet. Oh, also, the item collectors will not interface with pneumatic tubes. Wait, what? So they won't interface with pneumatic tubes from the bottom. Let's try it. Let me show you over here. So if I try to put a tube on here, that's so crazy. It was not doing that. It was not doing that a second ago. I do not understand. So let me see here. Let's do some testing right now. So I put this here, and then I put the pneumatic tube, and then I put an inventory. Will it automatically eject? Will it accept an item? Alright, so it doesn't see the pneumatic tube as an inventory. And I also tried a filter. So I tried a filter as well, and it doesn't see the filter as an inventory. So it's really finicky as to what it's seeing as an inventory and what it's not. And it worked awesome when it was set up directly with the Tesseracts, but that doesn't help us because we got to filter out those swords. So I got to figure out something else. That means I have to think more. Ugh. What? Why am I? What is it? What? There's so many cats. Die, cat. What? Hold on. I think this is Iron Face pranking me right now. Oh, so much fun. Oh, of course, now I'm breaking my base. What did I just break? I don't even know. Are you, is there, what? There's so many, no, I can't. No, go, I don't need 100 cats. What did I ever do to you, man? What did I ever do to you? I think Benito started something. You can live. Let's get you into a better spot. Oh, what? Where'd you go, man? The cat is just a magic cat. What? No, there's like a secret cat? No, that's terrible. I at least want to be able to visually enjoy you. Oh, there you are. I'll just leave you. I'll just leave you there. So, thanks, Iron Face, for the cats. So we have cats. I wasn't finished with my stuff and things. So, yeah. Everything should be good, though. Is that Iron Face coming back? Is he sending more? Don't send more cats. Don't send more cats. Alright, I'm gonna get this buttoned up. I'll be back, guys. I'm gonna figure out what's going on with these cats. So, we've managed to keep one cat. I'm gonna name him... Oh, God. Is there more than one? Is there more than one? Oh, peace out, cat. So, we just want the one cat. And we're gonna keep this one cat. It was a really nice gift. I think that maybe Iron Face just was... He just maybe didn't... You know, he thought that maybe 50 cats would be a nice present. But it's actually... it's not a nice present to send someone 50 cats. One cat, I'm down with. We'll keep this one cat. We'll stick him right over here. Oh, will you please go that way and then right there? All right, you're perfect right where you are. No, I don't know what to call you. We'll call you Delicious. Delicious the cat. He said he's going to do the raining cats and dogs thing next time that somebody complains about the rain. But, alright, so I got everything buttoned up over here, and I'm going to show you guys how it works. So we head into the grinder now, and just the one grinder right there is, just the one item dropper is kind of exposed. Everything else is flush, and we have grinder guts. It'll take you down inside of here. And so what we have are, there are a chest underneath each item collector, and then a filter underneath that, and that's all being pulsed by this timer. And I think we can set it for like 5 seconds probably. Slow it down a little bit. And then that those all filter into here, and then here we have ender pearls, gunpowder, redstone, gold nuggets, bones, and glowstone, which I do believe are all the stuff and things that we need to keep. And we gotta head back out. Oh, hey, Delicious the cat. We gotta head back out and go back into the grinder. And then actually, just for, well, let's do this. I'll break this out, and then we'll put some bones in here, and then you'll be able to see. Oh, well, coin of fortune. So we'll drop a bunch of bones down inside of here, like that. And then if we come over to grinder guts, you should see the bones are coming down. A little tough to see. They'll go into the filter, like so. And then when it pulses, they'll pulse out and go into the stuff and things conglomerate, and all the garbage will head into this incinerator block. So if you've never seen the incinerator block before, they're pretty awesome. They're a pretty great block, just like that. And then you stick a bucket of lava in there, and that makes an incinerator. We'll just stick another one up inside of there. But yeah, so we got the grinder fixed up. That's good. There's other projects that I've been thinking about doing. We got to get some automated drone harvesting done, or drone production. So I take my drones and I beelize them because they deliver more DNA or BNA when you beelize them. And I think that what I've been doing, and I have a ton of drones over here now. So, I mean, thousands and thousands, and I have to automate the process. So that's going to be something that we're going to do next time. We're going to automate that process of beelizing those. But before we go, there's one other thing that I wanted to show you guys, and that was the new EU power system. So some people were asking why it was that I wasn't dying when walking on this, and I found out actually I thought it was just because I had power armor. That's not the case. It's because there's not enough power going through here. There's only 2048 coming out of this IDSU. So interdimensional storage unit, and we got 1 billion EUs in here, and all I've done is hooked up a bunch of tesseracts. So I think I still have a holes to the outside right here. So there's steam tesseracts. I mean, you guys remember we have steam production on the mining world. And then I'm using energy bridges, and they're all pumping into some more of the superconductive cable, and that pumps into the IDSU, and that all moves over into the EU system here. And a bunch of this stuff now, I have all these Greg Tech machines hooked up to AESUs, and they're now using 2048 power. So they're pretty quick, but really... Oh, what up, Delicious? But really, with the Greg Tech stuff, in order to get them to run super fast, you got to pump higher than EV into them. You got to pump like quad EV into them and stuff like that. So it's pretty crazy stuff and things. But yeah, so that's it for today, guys. Thanks very much for hanging out. The prank was pretty cool. Thanks for the cat, Iron Face. It's very nice to meet you, Delicious the cat. But yeah, if you liked the video, don't forget to hit the like button, share, and favorite it as you see fit. Thanks very much for watching. Don't spam it on Reddit. And I hope that you have a great rest of your day.
Hypermine.